This is April O'Neil from Channel 6 News reporting on Mtn Dew Voodew 6. Take it away, gnarly guys. Ow, 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 woo, woo, woo. Yes, the spooky season has finally arrived. Halloween 2024, and with that we get Mtn Dew Voodew 2024 mystery flavor Voodew 66666. In a way, you do get a Voodew 666 this year, because if you want to go check out our short where there's a Froster slushy at Circle K version, and of course you have the regular and the zero sugar. 3 Voodew 6s. Uh-oh, bum bum bum. But anyway, the packaging looks good. I love the purples. I love the 6. Looks like there's an eyeball on it. There's a hidden 6 again. But let's see what this is like this year, shall we? Alright, let's try this. Voodew 6. We already tried the slushy form of it. And hopefully that's not what this is to come, but... Alright. It just smells like candy again. Doesn't have as much of that cough syrup taste as the slush did. But I don't know, it just smells like candy, and it kind of smells like the last couple of ones. Like, I feel like Skittles, Starburst, you know, they're doing official stuff. Thank heaven this doesn't really have that aftertaste as that slushy did, where it tastes like cough syrup. So this, for some reason, does not taste like that. Give it time, though, because after a while, the more of these you drink, certain ones, they get a little too sweet. This isn't as sweet as that was. I'd like to try the zero sugar, but this isn't really that strong of a flavor. It's really kind of just very mild. Like, I don't know. Sweet tarts? If I'm going for a mixed color, because it doesn't taste too much of that corn syrupiness like the Voodew 1 and 2 did for candy corn and the Skittles. It doesn't have any of that kind of flavor to it. There's no sourness to this. It's sweet, but it's a mild sweet. And you get a little bit of that kind of that. A lot of people were talking, you try not to spoil yourself by looking at stuff, but like one of the first news things is like, hey, they'll be hitting soon when you see a news article online. Someone said something about strawberry-ish, so it's like, I'm not tasting any of that. Or like this, I wasn't even smelling strawberry. I could smell a little bit more in the slushy form, but this, Voodew 6 is a stumper this year. Especially now we have to have an official flavor for candy like they did with Airheads last year. Somewhere on here, like their theme this year for what they're doing on their online social media stuff is like a camp. Like Camp Crystal Lake type of thing, but it's a camp whatever it is, voodoo or whatever. So I don't know if that's a hint, because last year there was hintages of a red balloon for like horror creatures, and people were thinking that's what kind of gave away the Airheads. But what's a camp? Like, there's nothing on here that's like the Beetlejuice where it tastes like a caramel apple. There's no s'more, so there's nothing like that. There's no any of that. But thankfully this does not have that terrible aftertaste of that slush. What do you all think? Maybe? I just don't see it as it's a Starburst. Maybe Sweet Tarts? Maybe? But it needs to have a little bit more of that tart, soury kindness to it. I'm not seeing any of that this year. And obviously going to drink this whole can because I can't. I stumped this year. Instead of doing like a half a can, and then I'm like, hey, you get the rest of the half. For doing a good job so you can see what it tastes like. Camera chum. And then to pour into the glass to see it, but you know, it's the clear white color as it always is. So this is a stumper. Damn, Voodoo. For once, I think you finally got me. Where I can't even come close. I know what it's not, though. I know a lot of candy and stuff that it's not. I'm gonna go with, if anything, maybe Sweet Tarts. Maybe a Sweet Tart this year. Something like that. Because again, I can also say Airheads again. But I know it ain't that. Next year, do another sour one, like 4. Give us another sour one. I'll buy a crap load of cases if it was good. Bring back 4. Do the Voodoo Past again and get 4 in here again. I don't know. I love the color of the can and the packaging. I love the Voodoo every year. They're always so great. But finally, a mystery flavor may have, in the battle of... Spelled on my boob. On the mystery flavor, man versus mystery flavor versus Voodoo. Voodoo, I think, won this year. Let me know what you think it is. Comment below what you think it is. If you have a good guess, what do you think it tastes like? I'm gonna go, I guess, Sweet Tarts. Something like that. Again, it could be Skittle. It could be Starburst. But I'm going Sweet Tarts, I guess. Because I know it ain't certain other candies. But yeah, tastes good, though. It tasted better than that slushie in the short. Go check that out. Because that's a whole different taste than what I'm tasting in this. That was weird. But, like, comment, subscribe. Happy Halloween season, everyone. Keep it up, Voodoo. You did good this year. It tastes good. And It isn't too easy this year. So, good job throwing me off at least a little bit. But Sweet Tarts, I guess, is my thing I'm going with. Something like one of those things I said somewhere a couple minutes ago. Stay dark, everyone. Halloween Voodoo! We lied. We still had a glass for it. There you go. There's the color for it. Going right into her lips, and she's going to give it a try. Voodoo 6. Voodoo! Devils and goblins, waifus and boglins, voodoo!